Joe Rogan and O'Malley predict Jon Jones and Miocic. Joe Rogan and The Sugar Show were recently seen together on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and many clips from the podcast are going viral in the MMA community. But nothing seems to be going as viral as their prediction of Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. This heavyweight matchup has been long awaited, and many UFC fans are excited for this one. Obviously, Jon Jones' comeback to the UFC was insane to see. The mini literally obliterated Cyril Gane within seconds, and it had the industry shook. It caused many people to wonder if there was really any competition left for Jon Jones in the UFC. Well, it wasn't long after when the matchup between Jones and Miocic was made, and it has UFC fans going nuts. These two heavyweights are some of the best in the game, and Miocic really proved his power to everyone after defeating Francis Ngannou. All I know is this matchup is going to be insane to see, and I love that Jon Jones is back in the UFC. But Stipe Miocic is most definitely a tough competitor, and this matchup is going to be insane. There hasn't been a lot of information released about this match, but luckily for us, Joe Rogan and Sugar Sean got into some deep talks about it. It seems like Joe Rogan and Sugar Sean have come to a disagreement about their predictions. According to Sugar Sean, he's leaning more towards Stipe's side, claiming Jon Jones is going to face a tough loss. On the other hand, Joe Rogan literally thinks Stipe doesn't stand a chance and Jon Jones will wreck him. A lot of fans are looking forward to this match and claim it'll be one of the most intense the UFC has seen in a long time. Jon Jones is on edge and has been waiting for this moment, while Stipe is doing all he can to prepare for Jon Jones. This is a crazy time in the UFC, and there's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry and all the recent predictions. But today we'll mainly be sticking to Joe Rogan and O'Malley predict Jon Jones versus Miocic, because this has fans shook. Nobody thought Joe Rogan and Sean O'Malley would predict this matchup. Better yet, disagree with each other. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment keyword UFC to enter our brand new giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Joe Rogan and O'Malley predict Jon Jones versus Miocic. Jon Jones, the MMA legend, shares a professional relationship and mutual respect with Joe Rogan, the well-known comedian, podcaster, and UFC commentator. Joe Rogan has been a long-time commentator for the UFC, and he has interviewed Jon Jones on multiple occasions for his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. Their friendship is primarily centered around their shared involvement in the MMA world and their discussions about the sport. While their friendship may not be as deep as some personal relationships, it's marked by a professional camaraderie and a shared passion for MMA. Rogan's insightful commentary and interviews have provided a platform for fighters like Jon Jones to connect with fans on a deeper level. Jon Jones has an impressive record in the UFC, with numerous title defenses in the lightweight heavyweight division. His fighting style is characterized by versatility, incredible reach, and adaptability to different opponents. Despite his success in the octagon, Jones has had several run-ins with the law, including multiple arrests for incidents like DUIs and a hit-and-run accident. These legal issues have garnered significant media attention. Jones is known for his exceptional athleticism and creativity in the cage. He has pulled off some of the most spectacular and unorthodox moves in MMA history. Jon Jones was born on July 19, 1987 in Rochester, New York. He grew up in a challenging environment, with his family facing financial struggles. Jones attended a local community college but dropped out to pursue a career in MMA. Jones's rise to fame in the UFC began when he made his debut in 2008. His incredible skills, unorthodox fighting style, and dominant performances quickly made him a force to be reckoned with in the light heavyweight division. He became the youngest UFC champion at the age of 23, and his reign as a dominant champion continued for years. Stipe Miocic, the accomplished UFC heavyweight champion, has appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast as a guest, building a professional relationship with Joe Rogan through their discussions about MMA and his career. While their friendship may be more of a professional rapport than a deep personal connection, Rogan's platform has provided Miocic with an opportunity to share his insights and experiences in the world of mixed martial arts with a wider audience. Stipe Miocic was born on August 19, 1982 in Ucluelet, Ohio. He grew up in a working-class family and had a background in wrestling, having competed at Cleveland State University. Miocic worked as a firefighter and paramedic while pursuing a career in MMA. Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic have built professional relationships with Joe Rogan, using his podcast as a platform to share their experiences and insights in the world of MMA. Their respective journeys to fame in the UFC are marked by their exceptional skills and determination, while Joe Rogan continues to provide a space for fighters to connect with fans and share their stories. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated with the latest UFC content. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time at Warrior Report.